Creativity is an addiction. We jump into it because we feel like we have this urge, this calling, this need to get it out of our system because other people need it as well. They need what you create. We see it every day in the business world. What we are buying is somebody else's creativity. Unplugged because we will always say yes to creativity, totally uncut because we all make mistakes. So turn it into a tool. This is Arroe Unplugged. I'm very guilty of being a stream thinker. It's what I feel in the presence of my right now. And I do say things off the cuff, from out of nowhere. And sometimes it's the radio guy in me that's just looking for a shock and awe kind of value to the conversation, to add something to it, to bring some flavor to something that is always so boring to talk about. But stream thinking is something that I practice every day, learning how to trust what's in your present. Now, to get there requires a lot of practice. One sheet of paper every day, just 10 minutes. Write about whatever is moving through your presence of now. No judgment. Stream thinking sharpens your skills as a listener, as a communicator, and as an activator. Learning how to trust what is right now. This is stream thinking. Today we're reading from October 29th, 2022. This writer was not a happy camper that particular day. What are we supposed to believe? Will it be a kinder world if we learn how to trust a little bit more? I received a letter from a big box store. Something about missing valuable information to my card, and it could be affected. Please visit this website. Well, my internet warlords and virus protectors, they said, don't go there. Back to the original question. What are we supposed to believe? Why would a global business not be associated with a website that's been approved by something as simple as Norton? But wait, the website offers a telephone number. Now the mystery grows. Or is it a serious lack of trust? It's in that moment that I rip up the original letter. Identity theft is very real. Where it stems from, they say it's in multiple countries at the same time. Well, what are we supposed to believe when everything around us is far from reality? Even in the radio industry, we were told, say it this way, share it that way. We need you to push this forward. I remember working with a huge broadcast company, and they were out to get their app to be one of the most popular ever seen on the face of the planet. And the only way we could do that was to invest a lot of our energy into talking about that app. And it was like, wait a second. I'm a terrestrial radio guy. Why am I inviting people to go to an app to get what they're looking for right now and not have to wait 10 or 15 more minutes for their favorite song? That's not your job. We need you to do this, and that. Okay. And then what happened? Streaming became, this big business. And now that it's moving into its own metaverse, it's even larger than anyone could ever think. But what about that one thing that people trusted so much? Terrestrial radio. How many stations do you actually find faith in? Talk radio stations? Do you have to jump onto their team in order to trust what it is that they're trying to promote to others? What is it that we're trusting with our own banking systems? Especially when they say that this money transferring that happens on an app isn't really doing too well for a lot of people, and they're suing these banking industries. What are we supposed to trust? When preachers are saying what they're saying, but is it truly the word? Who am I to question? I'm just there to trust, to show my faith, to be available. But in reality, who are we supposed to trust? What about those living in Russia right now, where Vladimir Putin has finally used that word war? And he wants this war over as soon as possible. That's pretty cool. And then I wake up this morning to find out they blasted the hell out of Ukraine last night. Hold on a second. I just read 2 days ago you wanted this war over. And yet you do that? That's how you want the war over? To do that? More destruction? That's not how you end a war. It's not. What are we supposed to believe? What are we supposed to trust? I'm Arroe, and that's Stream Thinking.